makeup bags here. I'm currently packing my weekend in York and I'm going to decide what I'm going to take. I've decided most of what I'm already going to take, so let's show you what I have in my makeup bag when I go away for the weekend. I've got these for the weekend, which are like little freebies that I'm going to use. This is the hydrating concealer. So I'm going to try all this out. See how it is. And let you guys know. So let's pack that. I've also got the brightening concealer. So I'm going to do hydrating around my nose because it gets a bit dry, and brightening underneath my eyes. I need to sort my brushes out too. So I'm going to take the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette, and I will show you why. Because basically we all know I'm a pink kind of gal. So yeah, I'm going pinks and silver vibes. This weekend, I'm going to also take this. It's Pro Highlight, cheap one from Superdrug. I use the colours, the cream highlighters and the powder on my eyes, and it works really well. So yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take most of my stuff here. I'm deciding whether to take this one, because this one basically just adds hella lot of glitter to everything, and it's got some really nice pinks in there. So I might take that one. That's a maybe. That's a real maybe. Okay, let's get on with this. So I always take my fixing spray. I have Revolution Pro Fix. This is fab for me. Also sometimes spray hairspray on my face. So there's a little tip for you. I have this brow kit at the moment, Shape and Define Barry M. I'm very fair haired, so I just take a little bit of this colour, and I do actually mix it with the wax and a little bit of this colour, and it seems to work out really well for me. So if you're fair haired, I would recommend that. I'm going to take this. It's amazing. I think you pronounce this just Pure, but it's correcting primer, and it actually feels amazing, like so soft on your skin. Just got a tester for that. I'm going to use it. I'm going to take this, which is my W7 Go Conceal, and I usually put this on pimples and blemishes. And then I'm going to take a green corrector, which I've got the Technique Colour Fix. I'm going to take this for also dark circles, blemishes, etc. And I always put that on with my concealer underneath my foundation. Oh, sounds like Joe's home. I'm going to take this face primer, but this one's only for my eyelids because it will help. Basically, it helps my eyeshadow stay on my eyes better. These ones, it's a textured shadow palette, which means they're very textured because they're loose. Like, got the powder's quite loose. So if you get the right primer, like this one, it tends to stick to your eyelids more. So this is one of my favourite products. It's the Pore Professional by Benefit. I used to put this all over my nose, but then it got quite cakey. So now I just tend to put it around my nose, and it really does help reduce those appearance of pores, especially that you get around your nose from like being sweaty, etc. So I'm going to pack that. This is what I like to wear underneath my foundation. This is just a cheap one from Superdrug. It's the Strobe Cream. I think this was about £3. But I'm also, this weekend, I'm going to wear this one as well. So I'm going to have quite a few like primers on underneath my skin. But I think the more you do prep and prime your skin, the better that your makeup sits, and the less makeup you actually have to wear, because the skin's like prepared for your makeup. So foundations that I'm going for, because I'm going to tan, I'm going to take this for face and body. This is the MAC one, MAC Studio, which MAC's always fabulous. I'm also going to take some of this one, which is my sister's colourings, because when she has a tan, she has a darker foundation, so I'm going to borrow that and then probably mix it in with my Dream Satin Liquid foundation to make my colour. Highlighters. Right, let's talk about highlighters. So I have the Iconic London Illuminator, and I also have the Master Strobing Liquid by Maybelline. I'm probably going to wear one of these, but I'll probably decide on the day because I can't pick between them two because they're awesome. Concealer, MAC Prep and Prime. This one is amazing. What colour did I get this in? It's this colour on the bottom, but I can't remember what that's called. Prep and Prime Highlighter Light Boost. Yeah, it doesn't state a colour, but this is incredible. This has lasted me so long. So they are expensive, but they're totally worth it. So I'm going to wear that one. Maybe this one. This one's a little bit lighter. Instead of a yellowy undertone, this one's more of a pinky undertone. Bye Bye Under Eye, but it is very liquidy. It's very, well, it says it's waterproof, but sometimes it feels like I'm putting water on my face. It runs like really thin. So the concealer that I really rave about at the moment has to be the Revolution. I'm basically jumping on the bandwagon, but I wear a C2 and a C3 sometimes. That's why I got mixed up. But this one, it is amazing. It doesn't last me very long, but it's cheap. So it means I go back to it. Sorry, I'm just going to set my cluster. When it comes to contouring, my skin is very fair. So I like to just put a little concealer in place of my my contour, and then contour mainly with powder, because I think either liquid or matte contour sometimes isn't very good with my skin tone. So just take a little bit of matte liquid contouring, and then I will probably contour with the palette, this one, the Freedom palette. So just use some of these colours to contour, or my bronzer. This one is MUA. I love this bronzer. It's cheap, but I actually love it. It's probably one of my favourites over more expensive brands. I also have this Keiko, whatever that is. This one's a darker one, but I think if I do decide to really contour, then I prefer to do it with powders. So I'm going to take all of these and take my bronzer anyway, because I love to pile the bronzer on, and put this on my body as well, along with the Face and Body from MAC. I think the combination of them all makes you have a really nice glowy tanned look. So another one for the contouring is probably this. Now I got this from Primark, so it's really cheap, in part of a collection. But to be honest, I would really rate it. I mean, probably not for a night out, but every day contouring, not that you contour every day, I would actually recommend this because it's quick and easy and it's already in a stick. So, okay, we've packed those. Eyebrows, again, don't really do them because they're really fair, but I have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills two-sided pencil. So it's the pencil and the brush. This is the soft brown colour, but I don't really use it very often unless I need to outline, or I use the pencil, which is really fair. This is in blonde. This is a really fair one. But I am that blonde that sometimes if my eyebrows are too dark, then I just look stupid and they just look like slugs. To fix the eyebrows in place, I like to use a clear mascara. You probably can't see the brush inside there, but that's just basically a clear mascara to hold everything in place and matte it out. And I also use a spoolie and the MAC eyebrow brush. It's probably the most expensive brush that I've got, but I would really rate it. My sister actually brought me the mini morphs. So all of these mini ones with the black on the bottom, they're actually the morph travel set my sister bought me for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember what it was. And then I did buy myself some Real Techniques when they were on offer in TK Maxx, because I'm not all about going out on makeup brushes. I've got my two sponges which I use every day, and I wash these more regularly than I do my brushes. I keep them in this bag because I hate the idea of dust settling on them. So that's a tip that I would have for you. Just put them inside something so that they are kept away from the dust and trapped away, so that they can't have dust settling on them and then dust going onto your skin, because to me that's just the worst idea. So for the weekend, obviously everybody knows that I love a highlighter. I'm going to be having my glowy highlighter on, and then I'm going to be adding my shimmers in, and I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills glow kit that I haven't got with me, but I've also going to take some glitter with me, which I just used this glitter priming glue from New Look, and stick that on my face because I love the glitter and the highlighter. So I don't know why I went into that weird funny voice, but moving on to lipstick. I have false lashes this weekend, so I'm only taking these two mascaras just to put on my bottom lashes. This one's really thin brush, which really works for the bottom lashes, and this one, Collection, is so cheap. It's so amazing for like your entire lashes. Okay, yeah, basically it's like very thin, basically really good for the bottom lashes. Then as for the Collection one, that's it. Oh, it's gone a bit claggy, but basically there's loads of little tiny thin separators for the Collection, so I'm going to take those two and just do what I can on my bottom lashes. But my top lashes, I actually do, that's more glitter. Bottom lashes, I actually do already have eyelash extensions on. Oh, this is my sister's MAC Brave. So look at that beautiful colour. Going for a pinky. Yeah, that works for me. I can smell it. It smells really good too. My Laura Mercier powder. It's my Laura Mercier setting powder. It's absolute favourite. Fully recommend that. I'm also taking this Sexy Mother Pucker lipstick by Soap and Glory. It's the lip gloss. I'm probably going to put that over Brave, the MAC lipstick. And then this one. This is incredible. This is a long wear lip topper, and basically it just plumps up your lips, but it's got a shimmer in it. And if I don't go for the shimmery glossy look, then I'm going to end up going for the matte top coat, which is by W7 Lip Legend, and basically it just goes over and makes any lipstick matte. So depending on what I'm feeling. And then I think I've shown you this before. It's nearly gone. Lip jacket. It's one of my favourite things. It's a lipstick sealer, so I can get all of my wear. Basically a long wear out of my lipstick throughout the evening. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to take a red, just in case I fancy a red. And a lip liner. This is a Barry M lip liner. This one's really good. This is just Collection. This is just Superdrug, like really cheapo one. But yeah, that's just my brushes left, so I'm going to sort those out. But I just thought I'd go through briefly what I'm taking, and I think all I need to add to that is another highlighter, my Glow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think you've seen those before anyway. But yeah, I'm now gonna go and pack the rest of my bag and see you in a bit.